Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for this full body Pilates class. My name is Madeline and I'm really excited to guide you through this practice today. We're going to be using two pieces of equipment. We've got a resistance band, a loop that we can put around our knees, and we've got a set of light weights. I have 2 pounds here with me today. So in today's class, you can expect some glute work, some arms, and we're gonna finish with core. It's gonna be super quick. We're gonna stretch at both ends and we're gonna leave feeling even better than we started. So let's get to it. Sink your bum down towards your heels and walk your fingertips all the way forward. We're gonna start with a nice deep breath in. I want you to sink down through your chest, breathing in through the nose, filling yourself all the way up into your back body. And as you exhale, let something go. Again, breathe in through the nose. And as you exhale, let something go. Let's do one more breath here, breathing all the way in through the nose into your back body. And as you exhale, let something go. Let's walk our hands over to the right side of the mat. You're gonna anchor down with your left palm. You might actually get your hands all the way off of the mat if you've got room to do so. And what I want you to feel is an opening in your left side body here. So really stretching through the side of your ribs, into your waist, just really feeling that opening and sending your breath to the left side of your body here. Let's take one more breath in. And exhale, release. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Walk your fingertips over to the left, anchor down through your right palm, creating all the space that you can in your right side. Breathing in nice and deep, and exhale, release. We're gonna come back through center. We're gonna pull forward into tabletop. So knees are gonna come under your hips, hands are under your shoulders. Take a couple cat-cows here, moving with your breath, rolling the shoulders back and sinking the belly low as you come forward. Inhale, and exhale as you round, pressing the shoulders away through all 10 fingertips. We move through a few more here, rounding, pulling the shoulders back, lifting the gaze, and pressing away on the exhale. Last one here, come through center. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, and exhale, round. All right, we are going to get right into it with the band. So grab your resistance band if you're using one. Take it around the tops of your knees. So step both of your legs through, and we're gonna meet back in that tabletop position. So knees are under your hips, hands are under your shoulders. We're gonna start with the left leg. So flex through that left foot, your right toes are untucked. We're pulling up through the belly and keeping those ribs knitting together. From here, we're gonna take the left knee out to the left side, opening it up for a fire hydrant, and then pulling the knee back in. So we open wide and pull it in. So from here, you want your gaze at the top of the mat. We're nice and long through the top of the head, out the back of your tailbone. We're opening the knee wide. And notice here how your obliques start to fire up. So we open and close, open and close. Nice, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold it open on this next one. And then from here, we're taking circles with the knee. So think about making those circles about the size of a dinner plate if you can. We're gonna go both directions. So don't worry about that. We're going back for 5. For 4, for 3, for 2, let's switch direction, take it the other way. Nice big circle, as big as you can make it. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Nice, close that knee up. From here, you're gonna take the band and you're gonna place it under your right knee. So that knee is gonna hold the band in place so it doesn't start sliding up our leg. The left knee still has the band going around the front of it. We're gonna flex back through that left foot and we're gonna start to kick it up nice and high. So you'll see here, the band is anchored under my right knee just for some stability there. We're lowering the knee down and then pressing it all the way back up. So same as last time, we want the low abs really pulling in here. Ribs are knitting together. Think about pressing your heel all the way through the ceiling, lifting as high as you can. We're going to go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold it up on this next one. We're taking a little pulse, up 1 inch and down 1 inch. Nice. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Lift 1 more inch and see if you can straighten out your leg here. So last move in this sequence, we're tapping the toe and lifting the leg. Tap the toe and lift. So here you want to feel the squeeze at the very top of your glute, lifting that leg as high as you can get it. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to lift and hold, and we're going to circle it out. So taking nice big circles, as big as you can get them, pointing through your toe to the wall behind you. We circle it out for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. We switch direction. Keeping that gaze at the top of your mat. Let's go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Nice. Close that knee up. You can take the band out from under that right knee. We're going to grab onto the weights, and before we move on to the other side, we're going to do a little bit of arms. So turn to face me. Take your weights in your hands if you have them. Again, I would suggest light weights for this. We're going to roll the shoulders back, opening up through the chest. Option here to sit up on your knees or sit back if you have any sensitivity. A few rolls to the front. Nice. All right, we're going to meet in a neutral shoulder position, down away from the ears, chest is open. We've got those weights facing forward. We're going to start with a curl up and lower. So for anyone that's on their knees and up like I am, you want to tuck through the tailbone and actually think about engaging through your core here if you can. So think about pressing your pelvis forward as we curl all the way up to the shoulders and release all the way down. Nice. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold the arms in that 90-degree position from here. Fingers are nice and light on those weights, so you don't want to have a death grip here. We're extending the arms forward, serve the platter, and draw the elbows back. Extend forward, row it back. Nice. Extend and row. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms forward. Little bend in the elbows. We open the arms all the way out to the side, not past your shoulders, and pull it back in front of your chest. Open wide and pull. Open wide and pull. Nice. So breathing nice and deep here. Check in with your shoulders. Are they creeping up towards your ears? If so, give them a nice release. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're holding the weights out to the side. Little bend in the elbows. We take little circles to the back. Just tiny circles for 5, 4, 3, 2. We reverse. Little circles other direction for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the palms facing up, arms wide. We're clapping the arms up overhead and then taking it back out to the side. Reach the arms up and take it wide. Like you're clapping up top. Just for 6, 5, 4. We go to triceps next in 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms, shake it out, roll the shoulders back. We're going to finish this little sequence with triceps. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. I want you to face a little bit forward, give a little tilt to the tailbone, tuck through your low abs and knit the ribs in. So from here, you're going to take your palms facing towards you. We take a curl and an extension, isolating for the triceps at the top. So you want to keep your elbows just where they are. They're not swinging. They're in one steady spot, and the goal here is to really engage on the extension. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold it back, palms facing towards one another. We're gonna take a little semicircle. So you take a circle to the front, weights come down in front of your thighs, and a circle to the back, squeeze. Circle to the front, down in front, circle to the back, squeeze. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're gonna pulse at the back, squeeze the weights together, like you're trying to clap your hands behind you. Little squeeze, squeeze. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, you can set the weights off to the side. We're gonna go back into tabletop. I'm gonna face this direction so you can see me on my right side. And we're gonna go right back into that sequence we did to start with. So to start, band is around the tops of your knees. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. We're flexing through the right foot this time, left toes are untucked. So we're gonna take that right leg all the way out to the side and close it back through center. Take the right leg wide and close, wide and close. Nice. So again, notice that right oblique firing up, stabilize our muscles here, working to keep your upper body super steady. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold that knee wide and we take those circles. We're gonna hit both directions. So circle here, making it as big as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, we reverse. Take it the other way, making it as big as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close that knee up. So from here, that band is gonna come under your left knee and around the right, opposite of what we did on the other side. So that band is anchored under your left knee. Again, flex through the right foot. We press the heel to the ceiling and close it down. Nice, press and close it down. Beautiful. So keeping that nice long line from the top of your head out your tailbone. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little pulse, 1 inch up and 1 inch down at the top here. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, we hold it up, we straighten through the leg, point the toe, tap the mat, and lift. Tap and lift. Nice for 5, 4, 3, 2. We finish with circles here. Lift that leg as high as you can and circle it out. We're gonna go both directions. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Take it the other way. Pointing through that toe, keeping your core nice and tight for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, lower that knee down. Keep the band on for now. Grab a hold of your weights and come onto your back. We've got one more move with this band. We're gonna take hip bridges. So option for you to use it or not. It will make it more challenging if you do. Come all the way down. You got your weights in your hands, knees are pointing up to the ceiling, and your feet are about hip width distance. The further apart they are, your feet, the harder it will be with this band. So you take your pick. Let's take the arms directly over your shoulders, and you can press the weights together and make them into one weight. If you're using small hand weights, you can even interlace your fingers to make it a little bit easier. So arms are up, we're gonna peel through the tailbone, lift the hips all the way up, pressing your pelvis up to the ceiling. Hold here. Just feel the backs of the legs starting to fire up. All right, from here, we're gonna slide the weights back to a steep diagonal, so their arms are just about at your ears. And as you lower your hips, you're gonna take your arms back over your chest. So we lower the hips to the mat, tap lightly, arms come overhead. We lift the hips as the arms go back. Lower the hips, lift the arms, lift the hips, arms go back. Nice, so opposing movements here. And what I want you to feel as you lift the hips and your arms go back is your ribs knitting together and your upper abs really working for you here. Nice. Lift and lower. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's lift the hips and hold. Bring the weights up over your shoulders. We're going to hold them here with the hips up, and now we press the band away. So knees press out into the band and release. Press out and release. Nice. Press and release. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to add a bit of a combo. Open the knees wide, lower the hips, lift the hips, release. So lower and open, lift, release, lower and open, lift, release, lower and open, lift, release. Nice. So squeezing through the inner thighs as you lift, still pressing through the pelvis, tucking that tailbone. We lower, open, lift, release. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lift the hips up, press the band open. We finish with a pulse here. Press the knees as wide as you can and take a pulse. Up an inch and down an inch. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. Drop the weights off to the side, and you can slip out of that band. All right, so we've done arms, we've done glutes, we're coming into core, and then we stretch. So hug the knees into the chest, maybe taking a few big circles, opening up through the inner thighs. From here, we curl the forehead up towards the knees, take both hands on the right shin and send the left leg to the high diagonal. From here, we switch and switch. So pulling that knee towards you as the opposite leg goes high and long for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Take your hands behind your head, lift one more inch and switch, switch, switch. Nice. So diving right into the core here. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, hold it here. We twist shoulder to knee. We pulse 3 times. 3, 2, 1. We switch. Pulse 3, 2, 1 and switch. Pulse 3, 2, 1 and switch. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Switch. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, lower down. Nice work. Take a deep breath and exhale. We're going to curl the forehead back up, extend the left leg long and rest it down to the mat. Reach the right leg all the way up and pull behind that leg. So your head is reaching up towards your leg. We're going to pull the right leg towards you, maybe taking a few circles of the ankle. This is going to start as a stretch and it's going to move into a core exercise. So right leg's pulling in for 3, for 2. We're going to switch to the other side. Left leg pulls in, right leg goes down all the way to the mat. So just stretching out the back of the leg here. This is going to turn into scissor. So from here, we're going to activate the bottom leg. Right leg lifts up off the mat. We pull the left leg towards you. Switch, pull, switch, pull, switch, pull. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Hug the knees into the chest, lower down. Deep breath in and release. We curl the forehead back up towards the knees. From here, we're gonna take double leg stretch. So your right arms extend behind you, both arms extend behind you, and your both legs go to the high diagonal. From here, we wrap the arms around as your knees pull in and extend back as we lengthen. We reach and pull in. We reach and pull in. So goal here is to keep the low back pressing into the mat. Reach for 3, 2, hold it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower head, neck, and shoulders. Release down. Nice work. We're almost done here. We're going to take the feet planted flat on the mat, hands come behind the head, and we're going to do a traditional crunch. So we're going to lift up and look towards the knees, low back presses in, belly button pulls up and lower down. We lift and lower, lift and lower. Nice. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we hold it up on this next one. Lift the knees into tabletop. From here, we tap the right toes, lift it back up, tap the left, and lift, tap, and lift, tap, and lift. So what I want you to feel through this whole core sequence is your deep abdominal muscles. So we have our surface level abdominal muscles, that's what we see, and that's great. But I want us to strengthen our deep abdominal muscles. That's what prevents us from having back pain, from getting injured, and ultimately, that's what keeps us feeling super strong. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, hug the knees into your chest. Take a deep breath in and release. We're gonna do 2 more moves here and then we stretch. Send your feet both all the way up to the ceiling, point through the toes, reach your arms behind you, deep breath in, and as you exhale, tuck the chin towards the chest and reach your fingers up towards your ankles. We reach all the way back and reach up towards the ankles. Nice, reach all the way back and up towards the ankles. If this is too much, just bend your knees. We reach and send it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, we pulse to finish, reaching towards your feet for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, hug your knees in. Deep breath in, beautiful work. All right, we're gonna stretch. So take your hands behind your knee creases. We're gonna get a little bit of momentum here. Rock and roll along the length of your spine, giving it a little massage. Let's go for 2 more. And on this last one, we're gonna meet seated. So pull yourself all the way up. We're in a seated position. Take your hands, just press them behind your back, tenting your fingers, and then we're going to bring that right foot up onto the left thigh, if that's accessible for you. You can also do this laying down on your back, and it looks like this. So from here, we're going to press that knee away, flex through that right foot, and open up through the hip and the glutes. So just find whatever's most comfortable. This is just seated thread the needle. You can take it on your back as well. Sometimes this can be a bit of a deeper stretch for people. You can also take both hands behind your back and open up through the chest, just pressing that knee away. Deep breath in. And we're going to switch to the other side. Plant that right foot down. Take your left foot on top of your right thigh. Again, either using that hand to press it away, coming onto your back, or pressing both hands behind you and opening up through the chest. This is my favorite variation here. Deep breath in and release. All right, from here, we're gonna take that foot down. We're gonna cross the ankles. Take your hands in front. We're gonna step back, high plank, and move yourself into a downward dog. So just pedaling out through the heels here, opening up through the backs of the legs. We're not here for long. Just finding a little bit of a stretch through the chest. Releasing any tension in your neck. And from here, we're gonna pull forward high plank and lower yourself down, taking a cobra or up dog, feeling that release in our abdominals. Opening up through the chest. One more breath here. And we sink the hips back. Finding ourselves right where we started in child's pose. Take your knees wide. Let's do a breath here together. We're gonna breathe in through the nose, all the way into your back body. And as you exhale, let something go. Whenever you're ready, find yourself back in a seated position. You can just sit back onto your heels. Let's take a deep breath together. We're gonna inhale the arms all the way wide. Take your palms through heart center. Lock in all that good energy you just created. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that class. Please feel free to let me know what you like, what you'd like to see more of, and I hope to see you on the mat again soon.